pananaw at opinyon ng pag-uulat ng mag-uulat sa programang ito ay hindi ang pangunahing posisyon o pahayag ng pamumunuan ng organisasyong ito. The views and opinions expressed in this live report are those of the presenter and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the management of this organization. Okay.
Araw, Sir Carlos.
Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all and Happy New Year and welcome to our first editorial episode for this year. Today is Monday, January 10, 2022. I am Carlos Miguel Kanahashi and together with me is Sir Mark Betita. And we're broadcasting simultaneously on InkluRadyo and on the Hands in Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel. Sir Mark, opening remarks, please.
Opo.
Yes, opening remarks, please. Opening remarks, please.
Wait lang po.
Okay, opening remarks ka muna first.
Sige po, sige po.
Okay. Okay, Sir Mark, for the
Yes po.
opening remarks, please.
Wait po.
Sige. Okay. So before we have our commercial break and our topic presentation for this day, we will be having our opening remarks first, to be heard by our technicals, Sir Mark Betita.
Wait po, wait.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay po.
Habang ka nagsiset up, please.
Ayaw pong umandar yung StreamYard. Sir. Okay po.
To our viewers.
Good afternoon po sa lahat. Binabati po kayong lahat. At sana po, nasa mabuti po kayong kalagayan. Ako po ang inyong technical support. Ako po si Mr. Mark Medina na nag-aano po sa inyo, na naglilingkod po sa inyo. At sana po magpalain tayo lagi ng Diyos. At lagi po kayong nasa ligtas na kalagayan. Maraming pong salamat.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Mark Betita, for opening remarks. Now, let us commence our show, our presentation in just a moment, and we will be back for our commercials. Now this.
Sir Carlos. Opo.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Editorial. For this afternoon and this day, ladies and gentlemen, we will discuss to you about New Year's resolution. So when we say New Year's resolution, what does this mean? How can we do this every time when we start the year right? So without further ado, here now is our topic, New Year's resolution. Next slide, please. So, what is a New Year's resolution? Well, first of all, New Year's resolution is a tradition wherein a person resolves to continue good practices, the changes an undesired trait or behavior, to improve their life at the start of the new year and to accomplish a personal goal. So, in other words, a New Year's resolution is done in order for you to change your life. Pwede pa rin magbago ang sarili natin, ladies and gentlemen. So question, Sir Mark, ano po ang New Year's resolution?
Yung resolution ko is ang pagbabago po sa ating pamumuhay at kung paano tayo makikitungo sa mga new challenges sa ating buhay po.
Okay, that's absolutely right, ladies and gentlemen. Pwede pa rin magbago in a New Year's resolution. Next slide, please, Sir Mark. Okay. Next slide. Please, thank you. So while waiting for our next slide, the reason why we need to create New Year's resolution is this is for us para mabago ang ating sarili natin. Next slide, please. Next slide, please, Sir Mark. Okay, so the new year is slowly nearing. And with the holiday season already upon us, many people are indulging in retrospection and reevaluating some of our life choices. New Year's resolutions are the perfect opportunity for all those who have failed to start making the changes that they said that they will make it next week, next month, or perhaps when winter starts. Next slide, please. No matter what kind of resolution you pick, it's helpful to get others involved. Either have the same resolution or or any resolution as someone else, or to tell someone about your goal and help the person stick to it. That is why it is what we call as peer pressure. According to previous studies, according to Carl Brain, he said that it's also helpful to put money on the line. Give money to a trusted friend with an arrangement that you'll get it back at the end of the year only if you fulfilled your resolutions. If you're not successful, you should go to the groups or causes you hate the most, which is your donations as well. Researchers found that this carrot and stick approach can be surprisingly successful. Next slide, please. My question is, what is the essence of a New Year's resolution? Every year, as the Yuletide season approaches, we come to a point where we formulate our New Year's resolution to better or improve ourselves in the coming new year, whether it's for personal, relationship, or for health reasons. It is made to be broken. However, if the one commits heartedly to it, then it can be a good practice. As we welcome the new year, a new start, to start correcting mistakes of the past year, to start a good relationship or a good habit, but without consistency, it will just come to pass like dust in the wind. We believe that if one is determined to change, he can change no matter when or how. New Year's resolutions can help as well. Why? It's like you're making a draft or a pattern of your goal for the entire year. So my question is, next slide please, how can we create a New Year's resolution? First, you have to pick one thing. Make it something concrete so you know exactly what change that you're planning to make. If you're successful with the first change, go ahead and make another change. Small changes can be done one after the other. You still have your chances or your opportunities to be a whole new you at the end of the year, and it is much more realistic way of doing it. Next slide, please. So, in order for you to plan ahead, you need to show success. And also, you have enough resources available when you need them. So you should prepare and get all the systems done in order to make your changes ready. That's why we need to show that we plan ahead. To anticipate problems, there will be problems so that in order for you to solve a problem, you need to have solutions. There will be problems, so make a list of what they'll be. If you think about it, you'll be able to anticipate the problems at certain times of the day with specific people or in special situations. Once you've identified the times that will probably be hard out or hard work out, it will help you cope with them when they inevitably crop up. Next slide, please. In order to pick a start date or the best time for you to do it, you don't have to make these changes on New Year's Day. That's the conventional wisdom. But if you truly want to make these changes, then pick a day when you know you'll be well rested, enthusiastic, and surrounded by positive people. Sometimes picking up a starting date does not work. Wait until the whole mind and body changes in order for you to get ready to take on to the challenge. You will know when it is when the time comes. Next slide, please. In order to go for it, make yourself a commitment. You need one short phrase you can carry on in your wallet or keep it wherever you are too, so that you need to be more positive as well. In other words, you have to show positivity as well. To accept failures, if you do fail, don't hate yourself for it. Make a note of the triggers that caused the setback and vow to learn a lesson from them. That's why we need to go for it. Sometimes we make mistakes and failures. That's why we need ways on how for us to improve on your mistakes in order for you to make your life succeed. Next slide. Next slide, please. Okay. To plan, to plan rewards, small rewards are also a great encouragement to keep you going during the hardest first days. After that, you can probably reward yourself once a week with a magazine, a long distance call with your friend, a rest, a trip to the movies, or whatever makes you tick or you want your choices as well. Later, you can change the rewards to monthly, then at the end of the year, you pick an anniversary reward, something that you are looking forward to. You deserve it and you have earned it. So, in other words, you need to plan your rewards ahead of time in order for and that's why if you do good every month, you have rewards or what we call as incentives, ladies and gentlemen. Next slide, please. So, New Year's resolution is done in order for us to show that we are always good, to change an undesired trait or behavior, to accomplish your goals, or improve your life at the start of the new year. This is like a promise to yourself that in order for you to change something and to do it differently as we learn something new as we start the new year as well. So before we close our topic, the reason why we do make New Year's resolution is this is for us in order for us to improve our life and as well as we show that we can be more successful, to be more being showing good character and being a good role model as well. That concludes our topic. We'll be having our announcements in just a moment, and we will be back after our commercials. Okay, welcome back to Editorial, and let us have our announcements. Next slide, please. Okay, so first of all, we have some products for sale that you can purchase from our Hands in Inclusion Philippines online shop. We have two products, our One Inclusion Nation t-shirts and our One Inclusion Nation tote bags. For our One Inclusion Nation t-shirts is available in red, black, blue, white, and yellow for all sizes worth 275 pesos. For our tote bags is available in white and black. Sizes are ranged between medium to large and prices are ranged between 150 to 200 pesos. So how can you order, ladies and gentlemen? Well, first of all, we'll be very strict on payments. Payment first before purchase. I repeat, payment first before purchase. And we're accepting payments from GCash, and we will deliver your ordered products via GoGo Express and LBC as well for our courier providers. Next slide, please. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Hands in Inclusion Philippines online shop is temporarily closed for areas under Alert Level 5, but it will continue to serve in areas under Alert Level 1, 2, 3, and 4 only. Its operating hours are from 12 midnight to 11:59 in the evening. For a full list of orders, please visit the Hands Inclusion Philippines Facebook page or email us at handsin.inclusion@gmail.com. Next slide, please. Sir Mark. So, ladies and gentlemen, we at Hands in Inclusion Philippines organization really needs your help. Many of us, including our core team members and all the members and other people who are struggling with our financial problems in our organization. Karamihan dito sa atin ay naghirap kami sa buhay dahil sa mga problema natin sa ating mga pinansyal. So, regardless, no matter what, it doesn't really matter if the amount is smaller or larger. This will be a great big help to us and our organization. So, if you want to donate to Hands in Inclusion Philippines, scan and donate using GCash on this QR code that is flashed on your screen. You will see this in one of our posts and the Hands Inclusion Philippines social media pages. And also, you will use this in one of our payment methods in our online shop as well. And also, this will also be in addition for us showing that this is a great big help to our organization. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Please, please, and please purchase our products from the Hands in Inclusion Philippines online shop and to donate to Hands in Inclusion Philippines as well. Please help Hands in Inclusion Philippines for its fundraising project. We're aiming to raise funds in our organization. Let us have the time to rebuild in order for us to have a bigger, better, and a bolder Hands in Inclusion Philippines. The proceeds from the sales in the online shop and for your donations to our organization will go to us here in Hands in Inclusion for the formality, for the expenses, and the financial aid of our members due to the effects of this trying time. So guys, for those who did this, we be glad you did. And for those who did this, thank you very much in advance for your continuous generosity and for your support to our organization. Next slide, please. So we have some events for the month of January in Best Buddies Philippines. On January 15, 2022, Saturday at 4 p.m., we'll be having yoga and meditation with Athena Marasigan. So in order for us to start the year right, and also part of the ways on how to be being strong and healthy, that's why we will be having yoga and meditation with Athena Marasigan and also with Willard Bile. We will introduce Iya Hernandez of the Iya Yoga Studio. This teacher Iya will teach us more about the importance of centering our thoughts and to strengthening our bodies through meditation and yoga. This will help us prepare our minds and bodies for the year ahead of us. So, after this, we'll be having our first Wellness Wednesday on January 19 with Coach Pepper and Be Fit. And also on January 21st, it will be Buddies, Be Prepared. This is a joint between the Philippine Red Cross, AXA Insurance, and SM Cares. On January 22, it is Healthy Eating with Bernice Paraiso. And on January 29, Slime Time and Fruity Fun with Bea Francisco. So if you want to join these events for January 15, 19, 21, 22, and 29, follow Best Buddies Philippines on Facebook and Instagram. Send them a message and they will send you the registration form and the link as well. In Best Buddies Philippines, make a friend, be a friend. Next slide, please. So we'd like to continue everyone to support Project Sold Out. This is a joint between Hiraya Gallery and Special Achievers. This is in partnership with Ateneo Special Education Society, Autism Strong Philippines, Best Buddies Philippines, the College of Rehabilitation Sciences Student Council, Hands in Inclusion Philippines, Little Hands ISCO with UNICEF, Philippine Academy of Occupational Therapists, Society of Occupational Therapy Majors, the Able Center, Tugon Ateneo, the UP Collegiate Association of Speech Pathologists, and You Belong PH. So if you want to check this out, please check Special Achievers Facebook page as well. Next slide, please. So if you're feeling hungry, especially if you have for your breakfast, your lunch, or your dinner, or if you have any gatherings in your home like your birthdays or your get together with your friends and family, Then you may order some of the foods from the Sobra Comfort Food Restaurant and the Kuya Korea Restaurant. For the Sobra Comfort Food Restaurant, we have for our all-day breakfast, Papa Sobra, chicken tocino, corned beef brisket, homemade spam, and beef salpicao. Sizes are ranged between solo to large, and prices are ranged between 265 pesos to 1,450 pesos. Next slide, please. For our rice trays, we have beef bulgogi, beef shawarma, beef gyudon, pork crackling bits, pork belly burnt ends, charred chicken, and boneless fried chicken. Sizes are ranged between solo to large, and prices are ranged between 265 pesos to 1,700 pesos. Next slide, please. For our sandwiches, we have the fried chicken sandwich, pulled pro sandwich, corned beef sandwich, and chicken tocino sandwich. Sizes are ranged between solo, regular, large, and box of fours, and prices are ranged between 320 pesos to 1,540 pesos. Next slide, please. For our pasta, we have mac and cheese and penne and gorgonzola. Prices are ranged between 290 pesos to 1,350 pesos, and sizes are ranged between solo, medium, and large. Next slide, please. So if you want to order, head over to the Sobra Comfort Food website, select the dishes you want to order, choose between pick up or delivery, pay conveniently through any of the safe integrated payment methods, and your order is confirmed. Please check your text or your email as well. Next slide, please. If you want to crave for something Korean food, then you may order some of the foods from the Kuya Korea restaurant. For our menu for the Kuya Korea restaurant, we have beef bibimbap, beef bulgogi, pork samgyup, and K-pop chicken. Sizes are ranged between 195 to 220 pesos. For our chicken, we have the boneless popcorn chicken. Sizes are ranged between half to whole, and prices are ranged between 235 pesos to 435 pesos. And for with the flavors of gochu, ganjang, chicken, and K buffalo. So if you want to order, you may check the Kuya Korea website for your orders as well and your payment methods. Next slide, please. So lastly, for our announcements, follow Housing Inclusion Philippines on our social media pages and its digital platforms as well. It would be appreciated for you guys to do this as early as now. Follow us on Facebook, Housing Inclusion PH, InkluRadyo, InkluSports, InkluNihan, and the online shop. Instagram, Housing Inclusion PH, Kumu, HNI Philippines, and subscribe to the Housing Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel. So guys, for those who did this, thank you very much as well. Next slide, please. Let's have the time for our shout outs and greetings for our birthday celebrant. Belated happy birthday to Miss Margaret Pasco. And to those who are celebrating their birthdays today, happy birthday and expect the more birthdays to come. To those who are celebrating their anniversaries, happy anniversary as well. And also, I'll give a shout out to Miss Lady Jane Florese, and also to those in the GC of Tropang PWDs of wherein Sir Mark Betita is there. And also, I would like to say good evening and thank you to the following. To my family, good evening as well. To HNI Inclusion Philippines, Best Buddies Philippines, Best Buddies Benilde, and other PWD organizations, thank you very much as well. To my high school and college friends, good evening as well. And to those who are watching, it may be a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening wherever you are in the world. Sana nasa mabuting kalagayan ninyo. I hope you guys are in a good mood, but if not, you may use this time to improve on your mental health and your well-being as well. And also, I hope you guys are still safe and healthy at this time because of the ongoing surge of the COVID-19 cases here in Metro Manila. And also, I hope you guys are still safe and also everyone to comply with the minimum public health standards and the rules of the IATF as well. Sir Mark, meron kayong pababatiin? Wala po. Okay, next slide please. Okay, let's have our quote for the day from Demi Lovato. You don't have to wait until the beginning of a new year to make resolutions for yourself. It's all about loving and taking care of the only body you will ever have. Cherish it, love it, embrace it, because when you do, it begins to show. And that's why we need to have New Year's resolution in order for us to show that we can use this time to change. Maaaring tayo magbago. So to everyone watching, with our tech man, Sir Mark, we'll be having our New Year's message on behalf of Hansen Inclusion Philippines. Okay. To our ladies and gentlemen, to my fellow Hansen Inclusion Philippines members, and to everyone watching wherever you are in the world. Despite all the achievements in the history of Hansen Inclusion Philippines for the past 4 years, this is the true taste of a one inclusion nation, especially as we practice ourselves for the Bayanihan spirit and to show the values of unity, love, and compassion. Let us continue to bring hope and peace in our organization this year as we welcome the new year with much hope and optimism. Siyempre, ang ating mga resolusyon sa ating organisasyon ay ang mga susunod. I would like to appeal to all the members of Hansen Inclusion Philippines to observe proper decorum so that we don't have any problems. Let us continue to have a good example. We should learn how to show good attitude and show to be professional, and also to discipline to other people. Your cooperation and your undivided attention is highly appreciated. You also have to be considerate, to understand, and to be self-controlled as well. Act as a neutral person. Act as a poor and not an elitist. Trabaho lang tayo ng masaya. Bawal ang pasaway. Walang away o simulan ng away. Iwasan din natin yung iba pang mga negativity o yung mga masasamang gawain, gaya ng mga trolls at iba pa. Huwag lang asa-asa lamang sa mga inuutos mula sa tagapangasiwa at sa may-ari ng organisasyon. Sumunod kayo lahat sa mga inuutos mula sa tagapangasiwa at sa may-ari ng organisasyon. Huwag matigas ng ulo at huwag maging kampante, and know what's happening in the world today. Sir Mark, may kayo pandagdag sa ating New Year's resolution sa ating organisasyon, ang Hansen Inclusion? Please.
Wag po sana tayong konting pasensya lang po ang hinihiling po namin. At kung ang meron pong hindi pagkakaunawaan, wag po mag-aaway-away. Dapat po pag-usapan po natin ng mahinahon to bilang isang sibilisadong tao po. Yan po, maraming po salamat.
And also, the reason why we're doing this is for us doing its best, for being peaceful, organized, to be more competitive, and to be systematic in our organization and to manage this in a long-term situation. Ito po ay ginagawa para magiging mapayapa at maayos ang organisasyong ito ng matagal. To everyone watching, apart from your patience and understanding, we need your help and prayers for the anticipated return of Hansen Inclusion Philippines in the future as a formal non-government organization, or rather as a formal organization, and to expect a fresh new start in the organization. Sa ngalan po ng pamunuan ng Hansen Inclusion Philippines, manigong bagong taon sa ating lahat. On behalf of Hansen Inclusion Philippines, led by our founder, Roylan Marlang, we'd like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and let us welcome 2022 with pride and to show that we are happy as well. And also, guys, as we continue with the ongoing surge of the cases of COVID-19 in our country, we urge everyone to continue to be safe, follow the minimum public health protocols set by the IATF, like wearing a face mask, practice social and physical distancing, and of course, drink more vitamins. And also, kumain ng sapat, magpahinga ng sapat, kumain ng masustansyang pagkain gaya ng prutas at gulay, uminom ng maraming baso ng tubig araw-araw, mag-ehersisyo ng, kailangan natin tayo mag-ehersisyo at lalo na, and also get vaccinated as well. And also, we're going to also use this time for us, and especially because of all the schools have suspended their classes this week, for us to recover and also for us to show that we are improving our safety, our welfare, and our well-being as well. And also, if you don't have anything to do outside, or let's say, regardless if you're going to go for essential or non-essential travel, we urge everyone to stay home, be safe, and pray whatever your religion or your faith is for this pandemic to end soon. Tandaan, bahay muna, buhay muna. Okay. And also, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for our editorial episode for today, Monday, January 10, 2022. On behalf of InkluRadyo and HNI Inclusion Philippines, I am Carlos Miguel Kanahashi, and together with me is Sir Mark Betita, saying, may the Almighty God bless us all. Pagpalain nawa tayo ng Diyos ng buong may kapal. And also, we'll be back again this Wednesday at the same time at 5:30 in the afternoon for our editorial Wednesday edition. If you missed this episode, it will be viewed on the next day or later today on the Hands in Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. Wait. Okay, for our outro, we will now close with our final words for the day. Okay. May awa ang Diyos, makakaraos po tayo. Sama-sama tayong lalaban para sa pangarap, pamilya at bayan hanggang sa ating tatak para sa One Inclusion Nation. Muli, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat at pagpalain nawa tayo ng Diyos ng buong may kapal. Pilipinas, God first. HNI, God first. Thank you very much for watching Editoriyal. Have a blessed evening to all and bye for now. Bye-bye.